Hello, and welcome back to FTB Skies 2. Yes, this is episode 3, and I am DanRobzProbz. We got a bit of a mission today. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this out, but it's a bit of a questionable list right now. But yeah, I'm thinking we're going to be trying to get into, hopefully, a little bit of power today, and essentially upgrading around my tools, maybe? Upgrading a few things, and trying to get some amethyst. Because, yeah, I'm genuinely kind of struggling here to see how I can get amethyst any other way than this way, which I'm going to go through. Now, the only way I can see it is it's only obtainable via one quest, which is a Silence Gear quest, which, yeah, okay, but that's great. We can only get one, but that's not going to be good enough for me. I need a total of 4 amethyst shards. Yeah, what I'm talking about here is the only other way is by killing these amethyst fish with a rare chance, or actually obtaining this via loot. And what we are going to go down the route of is loot. Now, why? Why do we want amethyst? Well, if you remember in the last episode, we were talking about what things we could do for the next one. And we want to look into getting ourselves a waystone, or at least a couple of them. And this warp stone that is required for the actual kind of block, yeah, we need these, and it requires 4 of these a pop. And yeah, if I look at a budding amethyst, which is this one here, we can actually go ahead and craft this stuff in something called a Foundry look. So we need to get at least 4 of these amethyst shards melted up, poured onto a void crystal catalyst in a basin, if you like, and yeah, we'll make the budding amethyst. And once we've got one, we can kind of repeat the process and get a few of these. So yeah, that is the main goal today, I would say, to try and get myself a budding amethyst. But just to get that is going to be quite a grind. But this foundry is actually used for quite a few other, like jaws, if you like. So there's quite a few, look. I'm not joking, there's actually quite a few. What is that? 6, 10 different ones, plus the actual amethyst budding one. In order to get this, we need to get a bit of clay, a bit of sand, and essentially it's a bit like Tinker's Construct in a way, without all the tools. It's just the actual, like, smeltery, if you like. So what things have we done around the base? Well, to be honest, not a lot. There's a few drippers here, and we've tidied up a little bit. Potentially added a few more blocks here and there. I'm not really too sure. But the main thing is, we've actually upgraded the copper chest that we got as a reward to a golden chest. And we have slapped in these upgrades. And there's also a built-in crafting table now, which is very nice. And we can change this to spit the results into the storage or in my inventory, which is pretty cool. Normally items only stack in 64s, right? Not in this chest. They stack in 1024s. This is very, very cool. So what I've actually gone ahead and done is slapped in all those pebbles I was getting from this strainer, which we've unfortunately said goodbye to because, yeah, it's a bit unnecessary right now. We've got a load of saplings and kelp and goodies from it. We probably not really going to be using that anymore. So yeah, also down the route of upgrading things, we actually did our backpack as well, and this is a golden one now, and we can actually add upgrades too. And I've saved up these here. I would like to get a crafting table in here and a couple of these stack upgrades. I presume they do the same sort of thing, so we would actually be able to stack more than 64s in our actual backpack. So yeah, we're going to work on that as well quickly right now, I think, as well as something else. And I do want to give a little shout out here to a comment. I will put it on the screen right now. But yeah, they did mention this, and I have discovered it as well now in the actual quests. But if we go to useful items and tips, they mention that you can actually disenchant or rip off enchantments by squidging things with an anvil and using a block of obsidian. Well, we do actually have some obsidian right here, so I kind of want to try this, to be honest. So let me get straight. We just throw the item down and we chuck some books on it as well, and we should be good to go. So as this has 2 enchantments on it, I hope we get the unbreaking one. Please tell me this is going to work. Yo, that actually worked. And we got... No way, we actually got the max unbreaking. That's amazing. Okay, so my plan was to potentially use this tool and upgrade it. Or do we just go for an iron pick and then we can upgrade that to a netherite or whatever we can later on in the future, right? Because reason... Oh my god, my ears. The reason I wanted to get the iron one was because it is actually a quest here, but wow, okay. Let's just claim everything here. Chuck in the bread, chuck in the redstone. We got a lot of redstone. Look, 956. So quickly, I want to go ahead and upgrade my backpack as well. And we do need to get these upgrade bases for this. I think we're going to need 2 of them. What I want to do. Yeah, this is quite expensive, this one. I've gone ahead and kind of crafted up a few blocks for this, so we should be good to go. I'm going to leave it at that because I can't really afford that much gold right now. Yeah, that's a bit too much for me, considering I only got this one jaw on the go. Yeah, what we could do now then is, oh my god, grab this and slap these upgrades in here. And now we've got a building crafting table in here on the go, so that hopefully we'll save up a bit of inventory slots for me. Right, so on my shopping list over here on the left, I do have some other little goodies, but we got all the bits here for that foundry. I'm going to go ahead and try and get that sorted. But if you remember in the last part, we actually obtained those villagers, and I discovered right at the end that the Easy Villager mod is in this. And yeah, we could go ahead and make some little things here to help us make this a little bit easier. So there's a inventory viewer and a trader. I'm not 100% sure what these are, but there isn't, unfortunately, any breeding for it. Let me just type in villager. Yeah, there's literally nothing for it. But there is an auto trader. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make these 2 things. They're dirt cheap. We just need a tiniest amount of redstone. I think it was even like just 1, right? So that's a composter, and then that is the lectern. So let's grab this guy. Nice. He has terrible trades, but let's just see what happens here. Yeah, but we can cycle them like that, look. Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these. And then I can just cycle this till I get something good, like, I don't know, mending would be nice. Yeah, easy. Get it? Easy villagers. So I think this is a good farmer to keep. So wheat for emeralds, and then emeralds for bread. Because bread could be used for breeding them quite easily, right? And then let's see if we can find a nice one for this guy. Is there not a button for that? Oh, there we go. We got mending right there, look. Easy. And then also having bookshelves on demand like that is quite nice too. So I just burned through all that wheat, and we got 23 emeralds, which isn't too bad now in total. But yeah, this guy's actually unlocked a nice trade there, which is apples for an emerald. So getting golden apples will be a bit easier now. But yes, sadly, we don't have enough for this trade right now. But hopefully that won't change if I don't press this button. But yeah, emeralds. Why do we want emeralds? Well, if we go back to the actual quest again, the waystone one actually requires us to have emeralds. So yeah, that is a thing. And not only that, in the future, if we make emerald blocks, we can get diamond blocks using acid with the dripper, right? If we remember correctly. So that's pretty good. We got a few emeralds now we can have or play with at some point in the future, which is nice. Next up, what I'm going to do is probably grab a bit of stone here. And we're going to have a look to see if there's a chisel in this mod. Ah, there is. Rechiseled. Okay, cool. I want to get on a little bit of building here just to go ahead and start making some sort of platform where we can make this foundry, I think, in the actual overworld. So let's just go over here. Maybe we can get rid of this now. And there we go. Look at that. That's going to be perfect. And then we can just put that bad boy right in there, I think. What we need to do then is knock out all of these. So this will be where the foundry should sit, in theory. All of the blocks will go here. And then we need to replace, let me just check this again. Replace these middle ones here with heating coils, which is where this gets a little bit different from, I guess, Tinker's smeltery. And yeah, we need a foundry tank and a foundry controller and a foundry drain. But yeah, cool. That's got a bit of character now. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Maybe we could just slip in like a couple pieces like that as well. Yeah, I think that kind of works. And maybe this one here could go as that. So the actual foundry is consisted of clay and sand by the looks of it, which you need to make something called fire clay. And then you just essentially cook this in a furnace and you get fire bricks. And then we need to get, wow, it's 4 fire bricks for 4 of these. So You tell me. It's pretty cheap, to be honest. I think a stack's probably more than enough, I would say. And can we do it in here? Oh, well. Yes. Okay, this is why. Well, this is why we do these things. So let's grab you. Increase the speed of this, which will burn all my power. But hey, it's not a big problem. Cool. Casting basin is just made with these. Yeah, this isn't going to take me any time at all. Next up, we need to get ourselves a furnace, and I've just been cooking up some smooth stone here. This is just so we can go ahead and make the blast furnace that is required for the controller, which I think is just wrapped up like that. There we go. What are we missing there? Ah, there is heating coils as well. Oh. Okay, I didn't spot this one. This one actually requires a bit of copper. That's fine. We can get copper anyway. Oh, we do need a casting table, and there's a foundry tap. Okay. What we're going to do then is make a couple more of these. 16 more of them. And we're going to make 2 taps here because probably we're going to need 2. One for the table, one for the basin sort of thing. So as we need some copper, we're going to go ahead and try to get myself a few other variants of flowers here, which we just kind of got what we need, to be honest. So we need a dandelion. I guess we can use a poppy here. Mix these together, and I already did get 1 orange dye anyway. But yeah, I wanted to just get a few more flowers there. We're going to go ahead and make some copper ore now. And yeah, because we need copper for these heat coils, which is quite a bit, to be honest. So we're going to have to spam quite a lot of hose for this, I think. Okay, like that, we have got a stack and 4, and there's a few more cooking up in here. Yeah, that honestly didn't take any time at all, and we only used 1 hoe, and we barely even used all of it, to be honest. So I guess the other thing I should probably take is my little tank over here. I'm going to need to bucket some lava into it, I think. We can get rid of that as well. Right, let's go to the overworld then, and build this thing. Oh, once again, it's night time. We'll just have a little snoozy snooze. Cool, we get some silver coins for that, and we get some more silver coins for that as well. Nice. Next, I think it's telling you about to make an ingot cast, which we will eventually do that, but not just right now. We're not really too bothered by that. Your foundry can also be used to trap poor helpless souls and melt them to death. Extract matter from the following. Yo, which can actually get molten amethyst. Witches. You can put villagers in there to get emeralds. And players molten meat. Okay. So if my memory serves me correctly, we just wrap this up like this. Again, first time doing this. Bit like a multi-block structure, I guess. And then... yeah, 21 of them, yeah? Okay. Exactly, Mr. Villager. So we got 32 more blackfire bricks. We got a bucket and we got a piece of bread. Yeah, we're hungry. Let's eat some random food here. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Let's do that. What we're going to do is put you back to bucket mode. Nope, you're already on it. Suck up that. Put that in there. Do that, do that, do that. How many can we put in there? 4. Okay, that's not a problem. Cool. And for now, for testing purposes, we'll do that. Yeah, I think this is working. Okay, and apparently if we stand in there, it's going to produce blood. Cool. All in all, that is actually pretty cool. But what we're going to do is actually lift this up now and go around again. So what happens if I do that? Please tell me you store it. Yes, you do. Brilliant. That seems like it's still working, even though, yeah. I don't know if that's an intended thing or what, but we want to go up another layer here. Because that's a bit weird. What? Maybe the controller. I don't know if we're allowed to mix and match this, so this is a testing kind of phase right now. Drain, we want it to be higher, that's for sure. We could probably put... yeah, no, looks like we can. Cool. Currently underwater, just breaking the basin, trying to catch this thing. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was a bit sketch. There we go. Right, so we got a block missing there, though, which is a bit of a problem. But that's fine. I would rather have a hopper there and a hopper there. And then we could put a chest here and a chest here. That makes sense. So let's put the casting table there and then the basin there. So our lava is going to be hidden. Don't ask what's going on there. It's fine, it's fine. Right, we can put you there. And then we need to go back and make another drain, get 2 hoppers, get 2 chests. Okay, got ya. So that should auto spit out things, I hope, if it works how I think it does. And yeah, there's another drain. There's the tap and the tap. Cool. In theory, that is my Foundry setup with a couple of extra storage. Beautiful. Nice. So we are literally missing the Amethyst now, and away we go. Right. So let's go back into here, grab a catalyst block, and yep, there's a pie on the floor we've been munching on. Can we put you straight in like that? Yeah. Okay. I see how this works. So yeah, it's basically just like I thought in a short summary. So now the fun part begins, is where we take Mr. Ghast again and go and find ourselves some amethyst, because we've got no other way of getting this stuff, I don't think, other than that. We did want to kind of look at making a makeshift mob farm quickly though, maybe, to try and get this Nautilus shell, because getting this temporal pouch earlier the better, I would say, because this is basically like time in a bottle, and I've used it before in the past. It's very good, but if you have it on you, it's kind of stores up the time, and like I say, if you have it before, it's just obviously going to have more time in it as you keep it in your inventory, sort of thing. So what things do we actually need here? We need raw gold, but we can make that with our little amethyst. That's not really a problem. We've got all the leather. We are going to need some blaze powder as well. Okay. How would you get a gas in the Nether though? Because you're not allowed water in there. So as we're going to an unknown area, I think I should probably make some armor right now as well, just to play it safe. Oh, I didn't actually craft that. There we go. Cool. So we've got the golden boots on just in case we do come across any piglins. We've got a load of blocks here. We've got extra stuff inside here as well, including my Silk Touch pickaxe. We've got a spare flint and steel, and I'm probably going to take myself 10 pieces of obsidian as well, just so we can make an emergency portal if we really need to here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I think that's it, right? Here goes nothing. Let's break this random piece of cobble here. Hi guys, don't push me off, please. And I really hope I don't see a ghast. Do you know what? He might have spawned because of that. Oh god. The noise, man. I'm already scared. So you wouldn't actually believe I'm doing all this for 4 pieces of amethyst, would you? Oh god, what am I doing, man? Okay, so I just remembered I never put any torches down. Oh god, right. I'm a bit nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're at a good level here. Oh god, we pretty much hit it jackpot here. Okay, what is going on here? Gotta be careful with chests, right? Find a Nether Sky village. Anybody even here? Some random stone cutter here. Don't sleep in that. Could you imagine if I found some amethyst straight away? A Nether banana. God. Okay, we got some arrows. That's good. We get a crossbow or a bow or something. That would be very nice. So we've got to be really careful here. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Hello? Okay. Easy for me. Okay. That's very nice. Chrism iron ore. A lot of gold. But we've got some smithing templates. Right, let's go ahead and grab this. Pick up all of this. So as it's quite quiet, I can pretty much organize very easily here what I want to do. So I'm going to keep the backpack on me like this for now. Oh, look at that secret chest in here. Oh, yeah, right. We're laughing right now, I think. GG, Dan. Let's just loot the hell out of this place. Oh, look, an urn. Apparently you can get loot from them. Magma Walker. 1 experience points for every 5 units of heating from the ability Fiery Tread. Okay. Identified. Living Axe. Tell you what, we are laughing right now in all this loot. I'm not entirely sure what a lot of this stuff is. But, to be honest, I don't really care. But let's go ahead and grab some soul sand here. Oh my god, there's lava there. Okay, because it had Netherwart with it. What is this? A blazing flask? Oh god. There's a lot of stuff I don't know what's going on. So, I'll just put that there for now. Ouch. These pots just seem to never have anything in them, I'm noticing. And these, I've put my little pickaxe in there. So yeah, they're not containing any loot neither. Which is a little bit concerning. Because that's where I was basically told where I could get Amethyst from. Via the JEI. So... they don't contain anything. I just had a bit of a brainwave. Maybe I can pick up this spawner with this silk pick. Let's try. I got it. I've actually got it. Yo, dude. Okay. So we've got a piglin spawner right now. No way. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm glad I brought that silk pick with me. So I just found a refined obsidian sword look, which has got 12 attack damage. So yeah, we'll be definitely using that, I think, as a bit of a weapon for right now. Infinite ham. Oh, we found that thing again. Okay. Right, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we'll take this. That is it here. Yeah, that brings me to the conclusion we don't actually have any amethyst here. So, maybe it's not a thing in Nether loot table. Maybe it's only in the overworld. But hey, we have just become very powerful, I think. Okay, all is good, I think. And here we go. We got out of there alive. Right, so we're back home, as you can see. And yeah, that's quite a haul, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. 13 smithing templates. This reflecting necklace. We've got a few Nether bananas. Loads of tools and stuff. But I did notice this one here has something on it called Boon of the Earth 4. Ores may be found when mining stone. Does that mean amethyst? Probably not. But who said we don't try these things, right? We're going to have to just put all these in here for now. And yeah, let's just quickly try that maybe. Okay, here goes nothing. I think we got some co-op of that. And that was it. Epic. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That took me a very long time to sort out. But yeah, we had to go ahead and make another double chest here of the gold variant. And we pinched a stack upgrade from this one that we actually crafted because we crafted 3 prior to making the actual crafted table one. Yeah, we slapped in here. We got all the stuff to play with. And we got my beautiful pickaxe here. And I'm going to chuck that one in there. And I've been saving these couple of ones on the wall here because these were kind of standing out to me, if you like. Because this one's got mending and we could rip that off and put it on our pickaxe. But this one has got capturing 3, which makes mobs have a chance to drop their spawn egg. Well, in here, we've actually got this piglin spawners. So if we could get a spawn egg, that would be pretty useful, probably. Maybe this amethyst fish thing, whatever it is. If we could find this. Not entirely sure where this thing comes from, but if we could get that, that means we could get amethyst. But anyway, that is what we are kind of got to do still, is locate Amethyst, because we didn't find any and never did we. Before we do, I did set up this, because I was doing some actual taking off the enchantments, and as you can see on this bow now, we have infinity at the very bottom. And yeah, I had a bit of an issue. I was trying to do something. I think it might have been fortune. I'm not 100% sure, though. I forgot now. It's too much clearing up happened. Long story short, an enchantment kind of glitched through the wall, and it just never appeared here. So yeah, if you are doing this in a compact world, be careful. Make sure you do it in a like the middle of it, right? Because I guess it could clip through the wall, maybe. 1, 2, 1. I hope these work. 2. Hey, we got them. Okay, cool. Now we just got a gold axe and a osmium or osium axe, pickaxe, right? Yeah, cool. So we get rid of you. So I'm going to put the capturing on this, I think, because this is a pretty powerful sword. And then we could put the mending on there. We will... Well, let's just keep this here for now. It is an absolute mess in here. And I love it. But anyway, mending. Beautiful. And let's put you on here. Never get that the right way around. Okay, so we've got 19 levels. Now, I did spot something. One of these has got, yeah, Fortune 3 on it as well. So I might quickly go ahead and rip this off. Now, you might be asking why. Well, this is because in this pack, I believe, because I was looking, there's actually Fortune 4, look. So why not, right? We could kind of put 2 and 2 together, and we should be able to get Fortune 4 on our actual pick. So we'll do it again. There we go. Nice. Let me do that and that. Nope, wrong way around, Dan. You never get that right. There we go. Fortune 4, Unbreaking 4, and Mending. That is a pretty nice pickaxe right there. Guess the mission now is to go back on another adventure with our little dude, the Ghast. We'll take this Legend of the Eye thing, or Eye of Legend. And... yeah, I don't think I'd really need to grab anything else, to be honest. We got a weapon, we got a bow now, we got a nice pickaxe, we got some torches. I guess I could rearrange my hotbar a little bit here. There we go. We got a bit of a random array of foods. This is just so I can get extra hearts, hopefully, via eating. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the final thing we could do is claim all of these. Jesus. Oh, we just got a 4K storage disk, look. I'm kind of getting all these loot from these, and it keeps pinging off other ones in here. Like, now that's going to ping off a copper upgrade. This is hilarious. It's just a circle. Right, okay, I think that's it. Right. Okay, we can't quite see that. I think there still is a reward, though, to go through. Yep, the Wild Hunt one. Okay, it's these down here. An elixir. Oh, and an advanced magnet upgrade. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So I just slept the night away, and I did see that we have a couple of these skill points. So what do we got here? Oh, we got a melee one. Melee damage. Okay, that's pretty good. And oh, we got a bow one. Range damage. Oh, we've also got an athletics one as well. I'll rather go for sprint speed. We've also got a magical one as well. Yeah, I'm going to go down the Arts Nouvelle one because I feel like I'm going to get into that maybe. And we still don't have a mining one. So my plan is this time is to throw that off the edge. Nope, throw that off the edge. And instead of going this way, we're actually going to go the other way. Now, I'm debating whether there's any villagers this side, because when I throw this thing... oh, hang on a minute, it's going forward now. Oh my god, I managed to throw 2 of them? Wait a minute. Oh, you can spam this. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I thought it had a cooldown. Okay, that's something I've just noticed. Potential bug there. Just literally spam this. Okay, but anyway, the Eye of Legend is pointing me in the forward direction now. So let's have a little look here. Okay, nothing yet. That's good. So there is actually more villages than just that one. I was a bit scared then. Oh, okay, I think I can see the village. Yep, okay, that's fine. Let's go for it. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that the village? There's Amethyst. No way. I don't think that's a village. I don't think that is a village. It's pointing that way, so maybe it is, but I think that might be the Cherry Island. No way. I've actually stumbled across it like that. Okay, no, because this is still going in that direction. Yeah, no, this isn't the Sky Village, is it? No way. Oh, hang on, what's over there? There's something over there too. Soulwood leaves? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. There seems to be this little island here, but I think this could be the Cherry Island. But who cares? We got Amethyst there. That's all we're kind of after. I don't really care about finding the village. Yeah, no, that's good. No way. There's hardly any as well. I can't believe we have just stumbled across this. What are the chances of this, man? Wow, this is getting a little bit sus. Oh, there's something there. There's like a... I found a structure, FTB Cherry. Okay. I'm not sure where that is, but that's probably where I found the quest about it. Right, let's leave this guy here. I forgot to bring any leads, right? I don't think there's anything hostile here. Oh, it sounds like something's here, though. Not entirely sure what this is. But this, yes, we want this. Ah, beautiful. 32 of the stuff. Sky Village materials. Where are these quests coming from? Not entirely sure, but yeah. Can we silk touch these? I'm not entirely sure if we can, but it's worth a shot, right? No. Okay. I think we can make, because we only needed 4 to make 1 budding, right? So we got quite a bit there. I'll take this end rod as well, for lols. Let's put you back on my back. Done. We're going to put the Iron Legend thing in there as well. Okay, what is this green stuff then? Brilliant stone. Oh, there's loads of it. Oh, Christ. What is in there? Amethyst crab? Okay. I ain't seeing any amethyst crab. There's a happy gas, which is mine. Yeah. I don't think you can break these, can you? Okay. We'll just take that and run away. Oh, there's a bit of bamboo here. We'll grab that too. I mean, I could have used my sword, right? Oh, look, we can see that. Oh, it is a sky village. Okay. Oh, it goes in that direction. Oh, it's another tiny one again, though. Fair enough. But let's just look at that map again. It's quite purpley there. So is that... Yeah, look, Amethyst is right there too. Oh, man. We were just super unlucky then, I guess, with my first sky village. We didn't get any. Oh, there's actually barrels here too, look. Okay. Oh, there's a glowing lily pad here. Oh, it's the fertility one. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's grab some more of this stuff then. Not entirely sure if this is good or not, but we will kind of gather it anyway. Right, okay, I've looted everything. Honestly, pretty crap to be honest. Nothing really stood out apart from we've actually got the amethyst. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back because it's becoming nighttime. We have obviously spotted that village there, which actually has carrots in it, which I don't have yet. So I might just go there very quickly, pinch some carrots, have a little sneaky peek, see if we can find any loot. Maybe have a sleep there as it's becoming nighttime. Oh God, sorry, bro. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to get on you. Cool, we got amethyst. That's brilliant. I guess I could just pick up all of these villagers now, right? Now we know that. So, thank you. Thank you. No, okay. I'm going to nick your bed anyway, sir. I might take these beehives because they might come in use later on if we ever get into productive bees. Aha, there's a little cabbage here. Our villager friend back at home wants that, doesn't he? So that's a nice find too, that we got a cabbage. Cool. There's some tomatoes here. We will grab them as well because who knows? These villagers might end up needing these crops, right? We've got some flax here. Ah, that's a nicer way to get string, I believe. Is it not? What is that? Flax bale. Okay, I thought that we could make string with that. Okay, apparently not. Anyway, we came here for those carrots, so let's grab some carrots. Nice. I can see a rose here. I'm going to grab that because that's going to be useful to make loads of red dye. Oh, nice. What is this? Grants immunity to rend. I don't know what that is, but hey ho, stick it on. Right, so over this side seems to be a lot of random, like, food-related items. So I'm just going around and grabbing all this. There's a little statue here. I'm going to leave that, though. Oh, some sushi. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. After than that, there's not really a lot. So I'll just grab the rest of this amethyst because, hey, we were on an amethyst mission. Let's go ahead and grab as much as we can. So out of the 2 sky villages I've seen so far, this one by far is the worst. There's literally nothing even on here, pretty much. Yeah, wow, this is pretty terrible. Ah, we actually swap items. That's not good. What is that? Tier 2 glymph. I'll grab all these platform things. Might need them in the future. Right, well, I think that's a wrap, right? Let's go back to base. And now we should be able to make warp stones, right?
2,000 years later.
Right, okay, we have made it home, and would you look at that? It's taken me a whole Minecraft day. It's nighttime again. Can you believe it? God, yeah, these things are good, but they're a bit slow, right? But anyway, we should be able to mount up this stuff. Can we quickly use this to mount, actually? Save us... Oh, yeah, that actually mounts perfectly into blocks. So I'm going to make 3 lots of these. We're going to go back to base quickly and grab some more catalysts. So I presume they just mount. Well, they take a long time, actually. Screw the blocks for now. We will just mount up more of these. So, yeah, I think we can just slap in all of them at once. How does this look? Yeah, this is basically just a smeltery, right? That's fine. Okay, so we got some fluid in there now. We just tap this, I presume. Yep. And then that is going in there. And that will make the budding amethyst. Epic. And then we got that on tap, pretty much. And yeah, that goes automatically through as well. Yes, epic. Okay, right. Let's go back then and get ourselves some more of those catalysts. We need, what, 2 more? And we also want to go ahead and, I guess, put all this stuff away. But the main thing is actually put these budding down. So we'll grab that. Get out of here. Put you back in there. Pour. And there we go. Like that, we got 3 of them. Easy stuff. Epic. Right, I believe Amethyst is used in a lot of stuff. And the fact that I got Fortune 4, I think is giving me a nice head start on this. Right, we're going to keep the flow of this going. Is it 2? Yeah, so it should be this one as the budding. Break all these. Nice. Right, does this work? Yes, it does! Epic! Like that, we're amethyst rich. Look at that. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm really glad the hoe works with that as well, because I was a little bit scared that it wouldn't. Yeah, we could put all this stuff in here. Look at all this amethyst we got now. But that's not it, right? We got loads in here too. So from having none to having, yeah, I got too much of the stuff. But anyway, we wanted to go ahead and try and get a Nautilus shell today, but yeah, that's not happening, unfortunately, because DRP is running out of time, unfortunately, today. So the main reason of getting the amethyst was obviously to make this. So let's save this here. Grab a load of this. And what else do we need? Ender pearls. Now, we did get quite a few of them. Might have just slapped them in here, though. Yeah, there they are. Cool, we should be able to make 2 of these then. So 2 of them as well. And yeah, in theory, let's go. 1, 2. Okay, they don't stack. Done. And if we go back to the main quest line, getting started, it should be here. Yep, we just need to actually make the waystone now. So we want 1 of them. And we need another one, obviously. Uses, please. And there's my second one. Awesome. Now, the quest probably does... Yeah, it does give us one anyway. And we did get a amethyst rapier. What? Okay, it's pretty terrible, but it does have 70% damage. But this costs mana, so I don't honestly know what this is right now. But that might be pretty good. Does it wield differently? I'm not entirely sure. It looks really cool, though. And how weird is that we get an amethyst rapier when we're actually hunting down Amethyst. That is quite unbelievable, to be honest. So I guess the last thing I could do then is just put a waystone here. So we're going to call this Spawn Island, I think, for now. And then what we can do is always carry a couple of waystones in my backpack, which I've left at my base, on us. And then if we ever want to go back to somewhere nice and fast without this ghast, we can now, which is good. But my god, that was a bit of a grind. But hopefully in the next one, we shouldn't be grinding that much. I got a lot of tidying up to do. But unfortunately, yeah, that's all the time I've got for today. We didn't actually complete everything. I do need to set up some sort of drown farm, but now we got this with that capturing free, we might be able to pull that off a bit easier. Oh, and we also found the Cherry Island, right? But we didn't build a proper house. I'm probably going to do that off camera. And power is what we're going to be thinking about next time, I think. So we're definitely going to go into the modern industrialization. We'll not really mention this anyway, but because this looks a bit like Greg Tech to me. And it looks very, very similar in my opinion. And I'm very excited to get into this. But I'm not sure if we got enough resourcey bits so far. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got time for. So thank you very much for watching as always. And yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Bye!